Hello, my beautiful Pisces. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and today, darling, we're going to be getting into your July 2021 weekly tarot horoscope reading. So if you find any cards that resonate with you, Pisces, or as I like to say, your aha moment that you have with the tarot cards, let me know in the comments below, because I keep up with all you guys through the comments, right? And that's how I know what's going on in y'all's lives, is y'all tell me what's going on, right? And also, if you do enjoy this tarot reading today, Pisces, or you just enjoy my vibe, honey, I would really appreciate it if you were to give this video a like and subscribe, because it does help me out a lot, Pisces, and I always am super appreciative of it whenever you guys take that extra step to do that for me. But remember, Pisces, I'm just a man reading some tarot cards to you, darling, right? You know your situation better than I ever possibly could, so take the cards that resonate, leave what doesn't, because I'm not going to be offended by it whatsoever. I believe the tarot cards are just here, Pisces, to give you some food for thoughts, perspective for you to consider, but never making those choices in your life, because it's your life to live, darling, not mine and all these tarot cards. So Pisces, all that being said, honey, let's just get into your tarot reading this video. I showed you guys already one of the cards just to see where you guys are currently at in your life, and you guys have the Seven of Cups. So you guys have choices, many choices, options, darling. This card says speculation and opportunity. So it's almost as if Cancer, I apologize, Pisces. It's almost as if Pisces, you have this sense of where you could go down several paths, right? I won't be surprised if we see like a Two of Swords or a Two of Wands in your reading later on. It feels like you, is this even focusing? It feels like you have options, Pisces, on how to handle a situation, on where to put more of your energy into. But it's, you know, it feels like you're trying to like feel things out a little bit more, trying to gather a little bit more information. So let's see, we're gonna start. I've been using this deck for everyone else, Pisces, for a little bit, but I feel drawn to bring it to the Light Seers Oracle deck, or not Oracle deck, Tarot deck. So let's get some clarifiers on this, Pisces. Let's see what's up here. What y'all speculating about? Ooh, all right. So, Pisces, we have the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, as well as the Magician card coming in here for you. So, what you guys have been speculating, what you guys kind of have been at this indecision about is Five of Swords, Ten of Swords, right? And because this is attached to your Magician card, this is letting me know, Pisces, of like figuring out or like kind of gauging like your own potential, seeing if how you would be able to handle a situation here. Now, keep in mind, Pisces, with the Magician card coming in here, there's this sense of like, while the Magician card is actively able to really create things, this is a card of where maybe you're a little bit too critical, right? The Magician is known to be a little bit of a perfectionist, is what I'm trying to say. And so with the Five of Swords coming in next to this Ten of Swords, this lets me know of a situation of where it's like, it feels almost as if, Pisces, like you can't, it's like you always have like this little like voice of doubt, like this little devil that just sits in your on your shoulder and just feeds you like constantly, just like will be like feed like negative narratives, right? And just like instill some type of doubt, instill some type of just like unsureness with you. And that's why you keep on staying at this Seven of Cups at this indecision, because you don't quite want to make a choice. Eight of Pentacles coming in the reverse for you. You don't want to quite make a choice because again, there's this sense of where maybe, I don't know if you feel as if you're not ready to be elevated or something for Hierophant coming in here. Also a sense of like commitment, Pisces. It feels almost as if you're worried about if you would be up for the task or not. And so that's where your decision is. You're trying to figure out like where you would be good at, Pisces, right now. And so being at this is the start of your week, you're kind of just in this place of being almost looking for just like a sense of direction, Pisces. You're trying to look for a sign on like what could possibly be like what you should be sinking your teeth into. And so the only thing I'm going to be saying, Pisces, is to ensure that what's keeping you at an indecision is not because of your own, you doubting your own capabilities. And I'm going to just leave it at like that, right, Pisces? I don't want to like hone in on that any further, because it's not going to do either of us any good, right? So let's see how this week continues out for you, Pisces. Let's see how this week continues out for you for July 2021, darling. Two cards try to come out. So we have Two of Swords. Two of Swords coming out with the Spirit of Wands coming in. So Two of Swords. The reason why I said I wouldn't have been surprised, Pisces, if we saw Two of Swords for you is because this is the, like, I sense like a crossroads. I don't remember if I even said crossroads at the beginning of your reading, but if I didn't, that's why I kind of saw the Seven of Cups as, where you're just like at this indecision, standing there being like, ooh, I don't know which way to, like, which path to really take, what to really sink your teeth into. Now with the Spirit of Wands, this is really going into like a new, now with the Spirit of Wands, this is just like this sense of just like going at, like, because I feel like, how do I want to express this, Pisces? It's this sense of where it's like you have this opportunity to really just go into like changing your storyline, changing up how the narrative is in your life, and you're kind of resisting it, right? So let's see here. You have the Four of Cups. This is you choosing to, Pisces, don't ignore something. Don't ignore this. I might even just title your video that way. It's like, don't ignore this. So your spirit guides, your universe, whatever it is you subscribe to, Pisces, they're trying to show you something quite clearly, right? While you're just standing at this like crossroads, right? Because you're just feeling extremely unsure about things, right? You're just not quite, yeah, it just feels like you, this sense of just like overall anxiety. And I feel like part of it's due to many things. One is probably because of that little voice on your shoulder that's just like instilling this like doubt in you. And I even feel like I honed in on this before for you, Pisces, and it's just, yeah, you're being shown like where it is you need to go, but I feel like you're choosing to ignore it because I don't know why. I mean, I guess that's where I ask you, Pisces, why are you choosing to ignore it? You have the, what did I say, Pisces? Literally I said Two of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles, right? So quite literally, Pisces, I see you in this week of really having the opportunity for you to really follow through with doing something completely different, for you to completely change your story. Now, I don't know why it is you have this anxiety with this Five of Pentacles attached to this new journey. You know, the Two of Wands does talk about contracts again, which, you know, I can't help but acknowledge with this Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse for you. The sense of where, I don't know if like the idea of like committing down a specific path, committing to a person, committing to a job necessarily spooks you out, or just the idea of, I don't know, Pisces, right? I'm trying to like psychoanalyze y'all through some tarot cards and I can't ever do that, right? And you have the Lovers card. This really represents just like again, like complex decision. It really does feel like overall this week for you, Pisces, I'm so over this hat now. It feels really this week for you, Pisces, that you're gonna really be spending this week just trying to figure out where you need to lean your energy into more. There's obviously no correct answer in this, because to me, I feel like I'm seeing this in such a black and white way, because I'm just like, oh, well, it just shows to me, Pisces, because you have this anxiety with the Five of Pentacles, that Five of Swords, with that like voice in your head, right? Especially with the Magician card and as well, like, I'm just like, all right, Pisces, do you just like that, like, and I know this is like a theme for some of you Pisces that have been connecting with me for a while, that I've been honing in on their energies. There's been this theme here of where it's like, you guys have so much potential, Pisces, but then there's something that just keeps you resistant to like committing to a specific decision. So yeah, I'm not gonna hone in on that too much more, Pisces, just because like you get the point, right, darling? So let's get into the good things that are in the works for you, Pisces. What good things are in the works for you, my beautifuls, for this week in July? You have the Emperor card coming in. The Emperor card I usually don't represent it this way, so, but I do feel drawn to it. The Emperor could represent Pisces, some outside energy coming in. Now, gender doesn't matter. The Emperor is just more so an energy that exudes this sense of more structure. You could be looking up to this person as well. This could be someone that's in your same field or in your it's like in your interest of some type, and they're just of an elevated status that you admire. But with this Emperor card coming in here, this is overall just the sense of taking control, taking a leadership step. I feel like even switching up decks again for you, Pisces. So with this Emperor card, you're taking charge of something. Let's see here. Ten of Swords coming up with the Six of Pentacles. Why is this? With the World card. Ugh. All right. So Pisces, with this dynamic here, I really do feel as if you're going to be getting closure, and this is going to be only, I already know this is going to be only for very few Pisces, to be honest here, but I feel like this is kind of a necessary thing just from how out of the blue and out of the element it is. So maybe it's not going to resonate with most, but that's okay. But like normally, like 99% of the time, I never will identify seeing like an emperor, empress, queen. Like I don't see this as being like, oh, like this coming into your life. I always see this, like you'll notice my style of reading is all about very like self-work, right? And so when I was just like, oh, it could be like some type of just like, I would say very much so an extroverted individual, or very much so like the energy takes up the room. The World card, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords coming in here. This is all about closure. This is all about things kind of like coming into a completion for you, Pisces, when it comes to this situation. Now, I don't know if you guys have been just waiting out for a message with this to figure out like where you stand with this connection, right? I don't know if you guys, let's get one more card here actually. And the King of Cups. So this is where it's a good card overall, but I do feel as if it's like some like, I don't want to say masculine presence, because again, I don't feel like it's just like about males, but it's just very much so like an in your face kind of energy. I personally want to call it like obnoxious energy, but I don't, that's just me projecting. It's just like a very like in your face energy. I don't feel like with this Ten of Swords here, this was something that like felt really good to you at the time of, because I feel like this is like history. I feel like I'm tapping into something that's like happened a while ago. Even for you as well, Pisces, it's may have not been sitting on your mind for some time, but I do feel like you're going to be receiving some type of closure, like some type of outside energy coming in and giving you some type of closure with something that you thought with the Six of Pentacles here was almost felt, it's not fruitless, it just felt unfulfilling for you at some point. And now like this energy coming in, they fill up your cup in some way and bring things into a much more natural state of balance for you. Now I want to know, does this like somehow impact overall, just like, because I want to see how much this was impacting y'all in your everyday, because I'm getting like this sense that where it's just like through this situation, even as like the Emperor, like you get this sense of just like, I mean obviously aside from like the artwork of it, darling, but if you focus in on the head, it's like this sense of like clarity. It's like this sense of just like awakening and just like, you know, seeing the sun for the first time. So I don't know if this situation, whatever comes in with this Emperor card, it just comes in bringing forth a message that just, I get this sense of where it just gives you like this push, I guess. I don't know if this helps you make a decision on where you need to go. Three of Wands. All right, yeah, it does. With this Emperor card coming in, you're going to, by the end of this week, you're definitely going to have some type of outside source, Pisces. Definitely, y'all Pisces are always like my weirdest readings. Not in a bad way. I hope, don't take it in that way, but y'all, I always like struggle trying to like dissect this, because it's like I'm getting thrown, there's just always so many moving parts in y'all's lives, Pisces, so many moving parts in y'all's lives, and they're all intertwined. So like when something over here moves, then it's like everything else starts, you know, it's like a rainfall effect. But yeah, I do feel like you're going to get some type of outside source help this week, Pisces, in terms of whatever it is that kept you at that indecision with that Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, Two of Swords, some type of outside source, Emperor card, even if it's just yourself. And I get, because I guess, no, I'm not even going to talk about with yourself. That's like my natural thing. It's like, I don't like making about other people. I always like internal, but I do feel like standing very strong in that with that Emperor card representing some type of outside source, assisting you in some way in making your decision, helping you along in your path, Pisces. So take that as you will. Whew, Pisces, that was just a lot. So I feel like we need a little bit of a palate cleanser, darling, for you. So I'm gonna, since this is just a completely unique reading, all of it of its own, so for you, Pisces, let's just do like an oracle spread for y'all. Right? I always love doing oracle readings the most because I just feel the most connected to oracle decks, and they always just release such a beautiful message. So let's see. We have the giraffe spirit, always shows up recently, Pisces. Seeing the big picture, number 11 for numerology. We have the Antelope Spirit, number 2. Life is speeding up. With the seeing the big picture, life is speeding up. All right, how's this continuing? Take time out. Brown Spirit Bear. All right, Pisces, now I want to start the next portion with your Oracle deck. Told y'all this is a layered thing. Pisces, right off the bat, though, Walrus card, remaining vigilant about the current situation, paying attention to signs and omens, and let them dictate your choices. All right, Pisces, so straight up, this is a situation, and I normally never tell people this way either. I always tell people, like, no, do stuff, be active, whatever. Don't be just sitting on the sidelines of your own life. I really feel like this is one of those things where you kind of just ride things out this week, Pisces. Let the situations come to you, because they are going to be coming to you, Pisces. For you personally, don't feel like you need to necessarily, like, I feel like, you know, I started this reading where I was like, all right, you're standing at this crossroads waiting for a sign. This comes in as where you do get your sign as an affirmation, like some sign comes forward in the shape as an emperor. But again, I really just want to hone in on, I don't feel like it has to be like a male, like, girl, look at me. I'm like, girl, Pisces, please. Y'all know I don't care about gender. Wolverine card, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. With the Camel card, trust that you have the resources to get you through the challenges before you. Now, Pisces, this is literally honing in on the exact messages that I was saying that I told you we weren't going to be addressing anymore, darling, because I feel like you got the point of where it's like you need to stop doubting yourself, right? Ignoring that devil on your shoulder, darling. So I'm not going to talk. I said I wasn't going to talk about it anymore, Pisces, and I'm not going to talk about it anymore, but read my eyes and read these cards. So you get the point, Pisces. Now let's close off with your final oracle cards with the Moon Oracle. We have bring love into the situation, the new moon in Aquarius, the new moon, a new start is coming, and then adjustments are required. All right, so Pisces, straight up, I really do feel like there's definitely going to be movement. Something I want to say, there's definitely going to be movement. I don't know if you guys have just been resistant and scared to go on, like, going out on your own in some way, but even the Six of Swords tried to come out as well. There's definitely movement. There's definitely you taking yourself out of a situation, whether you're ready for it or not, sort of thing, Pisces. Whether you're ready for it or not, whether you feel like you're going to be ready or that you would handle it or not, your spirits are literally telling you, in a sense where it's like they're gonna kind of like throw you off the deep end at some point if you choose not to make the choice in budging. I'm about to sneeze. Oh my god, now it's going away, but it's like lingering. But yeah, Pisces, I think that's the reading that I have for you, darling. So if you enjoyed this tarot reading, let me know in the comments below. I do private personal readings, Pisces, which I leave a link down below. It's just SimplyVelca.com. It's next to my social medias, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all just SimplyVelca, Pisces. But yeah, I'm going to close this reading out. Let me know which cards resonated with you. Let me know your aha moment, if you had one anyways, in this reading. And yeah, I love you so much, Pisces. Thank you so much for this. It's always a pleasure doing my unique readings with y'all. Y'all's energy always keeps me on my toes, but I love you so much.